Are you wondering how to get started with video on LinkedIn? Or maybe you're curious about how to use video on LinkedIn for marketing you or your business in 2018. Today, I'll be giving you some LinkedIn video tips and tricks so you can showcase your mad skills and show people what makes you stand out from your competition. Let's do this. I'm Stephanie B., career and business strategist extraordinaire at careermakeoveracademy.com. I help people to escape their soul-sucking jobs and find the career of their dreams, whether it's a conventional 9-to-5 job or starting their own businesses. So, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to like this video if you want to see more cool stuff like this in the future. Don't worry, I'll wait. Before we get started, let me know what questions you have about LinkedIn videos, posts, hashtags, or whatever. Let me know what you want to know about LinkedIn in the comments down below. So, what's the big deal about LinkedIn video? LinkedIn video is one of the newest players in the game of online video. If you're a business owner that needs more exposure, or an employee who wants to be seen as an influencer in your field or niche, it's the place to be. Are you doing videos on LinkedIn? If not, why not? You want to get in on this now before LinkedIn's completely saturated and while your reach is still sky high. It's the perfect time to get your face and your name out there so that you can be considered as an influencer in your niche. But how do I even begin, you ask? Well, let's start with the first question. What's the #1 advice you have for newbies in the LinkedIn video arena? Well, my #1 advice, just get started. Don't overthink it. Don't worry about production quality or making the perfect video. A mediocre video starting out is better than no video at all. There are some guidelines for minimum requirements, such as good light, having decent sound, those kinds of things. But you can get started right after watching this video if you have a cell phone and at least 30 seconds of something to say on your area of expertise. A lot of sins can be forgiven, but the main thing to worry about, in my humble opinion, is being consistent. Providing great content that people find to be valuable and being authentic. Question #2. How do you decide when a video is good enough versus perfect? What I do is I plan out and conceptualize the video in my head before I even start doing anything else as far as filming, recording, and all that stuff. In order to do that, you have to start with a topic which will be relevant to your audience. How do you choose a topic for LinkedIn videos? Or how do you choose a topic for YouTube videos or anything for that matter? Well, I do this by asking my audience questions, researching, engaging, hanging out with them in their native environment, like Facebook groups or LinkedIn groups, forums, and seeing what people are actually talking about. Quora is also a great place to get questions to answer or topics to discuss in your videos. Also, typing a phrase into the Google or YouTube search bar shows you the most searched terms. This is super handy when you want your videos to also rank on Google or YouTube. And that's if you decide to upload them there too, which I highly recommend because you can never have your content in enough places, in my opinion. My next step is writing a script, or at the very least having bullet points on the items that I want to discuss. And if it's not a talking head video and I need B-roll, that's the video or images that you see where you don't see the main speaker talking, I sketch out what I want footage of and how I want things to look in what's called a storyboard. But honestly, I just do talking head videos for LinkedIn because that's the format that really seems to be the most appealing to people. Just speaking extemporaneously, that seems to do better than highly polished and produced videos because they seem more authentic and raw. Doing the research, the script, the storyboard, this method helps to save time and ensures that you're giving your audience what they actually want to see. Question number 3. On average, how much time do you spend planning, recording, or editing per video? I probably spend a couple of hours on the shorter videos. And most of that time is the script writing and the editing. But that's because doing the scripting and the storyboarding first helped me to save time. Hunting down or filming B-roll takes me the longest, which is another reason why I mostly do the talking head videos. Let me give you a video tip. Actually, let me give you 3 video tips. Number 1 for planning. If you want to put the video on YouTube as well, make sure to do SEO research and put the words you want to rank for in the script. There's absolutely no reason you can't repurpose your video on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff. So always think about what the purpose of the video is, like driving traffic to your website, promoting a product or service, or to get leads. And always abide by the Pareto principle. That's more commonly referred to as the 80-20 rule. And make sure that 80% of your content is not about selling anything. Only about 20% of what you create should be for promotional purposes, where you're asking for money or you're asking for them to give something to you. Always remember to give to your clients. Whenever you make a mistake and want to do a new take, just clap your hands and pause for 1 to 2 seconds. It makes editing easier because you see an audio spike that's way outside the normal range. So you can easily scrub to those spots and cut out the bad takes. Tip number 3 is editing. Try to be organized about your editing. Keep your logos, video bumpers, lower thirds, music, and all the cool bells and whistles that you use in a majority of your videos in a template so that all you have to do is open the template, make a copy, rename it, and drag in the new video file. Another thing that I would highly suggest is to learn all of the keyboard shortcuts for your application as soon as you humanly can. Trust me, this is going to save you loads of time. Final tip, bonus! When you're first starting out, do not buy a bunch of expensive equipment or software. Just use your cell phone or a tablet. Make sure you have a microphone, even the headphones with the mic. That's good. That's a great choice for beginners. And all you need is a window on a sunny day for great light. Really, that's all you need. As you start advancing, you'll naturally start gravitating towards the things you actually need. A better mic, a light kit, more professional camera, maybe even a gimbal. Question number 4, how do you look comfortable and natural on camera? The best way to look comfortable and natural on camera is by being comfortable and natural on camera. And like everything else, that comes with practice. My very first video a year ago, I wasn't even on the screen. It was a PowerPoint presentation and I sounded so scared and something like a lifeless zombie that it was just a complete freak show. I still published it. I still let people watch it. But now I can jump on camera and film 3 to 4 videos back to back with minimal effort. The main thing is knowing what you're talking about and realizing that you're making the video to help other people. It's not about you. So if you're wrapped up in making mistakes, who cares? You're human. People love mistakes. It makes you more relatable, more approachable. A little word of advice, look into the lens of the camera and talk like you're hanging out with an old friend. Laugh, smile, engage them like real people, because guess what? They are. Don't stare unblinkingly into the lens. There's a difference between staring creepily and looking at someone. Here's looking at someone. Here's staring creepily. Don't be a creeper. Make sure the camera is at or slightly above eye level. We do not want to see the contents of your nostrils, so please spare us of this. And last but not least, have a good light source. This can be, like I said earlier, as simple as a window on a sunny day, or as complex as a diva light, a ring light. If you want to see the gear that I recommend for beginners through advanced, check out the links down in the description. And I also have a checklist you can download by going to careermakeoveracademy.com/video checklist. That link's also down below in the description. If you like this video and you want more, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like this, and send me a comment on whatever questions you'd like answered. Until next time, bye.